Hello everyone and welcome back to another taste testing with Dinny, or BrainError Eats, whatever I called it, it'll be that. So we are doing more Scandinavian stuff today, and it's mostly sweets. I've got one cheese and the rest are all chocolates and licorices, so it'd be really interesting because there were some combos in there that I've never tried before, so I thought it'd be really nice to try them out and to have something sweet related, because usually with sweets I have seen almost everything unless I'm in Asia, because they have a lot of interesting flavor combinations that we don't know here in the West, which always excites me. But this is basically just around the corner, kind of. The first one I want to try is this one, which is a popcorn, crunchy corn, and half salt bar. And this is the same brand that did the licorice chocolate, which was really good. So this is what it looks like. And you can see the bits of corn and popcorn in there. It's really nice looking. It doesn't smell, it just smells like chocolate, so it doesn't have like a popcorn smell to it. Like, there's quite a few bits in there. It's kind of like a, you know, when you get a nut bar, but it's just corn and popcorn. Mmm. 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 Nice. Very nice. The popcorn is very mild, but the crunchy corn in there is a really nice addition, and then you got that salt in there. Yes, definitely recommend it. So the next one are these little buggers. Apparently it's caramel licorice. So it's got caramel on the outside and then licorice on the inside, and they kind of remind me of licorice torpedoes that you get in Holland and in the UK as well, but the ones in Holland are nicer. And yeah, I don't know if there's a difference between the colors, but I'm pretty sure the Swedish name for this is something like licorice larva or something like that, because they do look a bit like larva, don't they? Anyway, I'm really looking forward to this. And these are all by Scandi Kitchen. So Scandi Kitchen is my go-to for any Scandinavian food at the moment that delivers at home, which is great. They're super fast and really friendly, and they always leave like a personalized note with everything, so it's really nice. And I'm glad I got to order with them again. Wow, that is strong smelling. That reminds me of Holland. Oh god, that gives me flashbacks to my youth. Oh. Remember when I told y'all about that hut building event that we had every year in the village? And, you know, we used a lot of scrap wood, and the people or the family or the group that built the highest, biggest hut would win. And we also had like loads of like treats there that you could buy. And this reminds me of that. It reminds me of the treat stall that used to be there. Oh my god. I'll try the orange one first, you know, Dutch. Definitely caramel. Very, very hard. These will give you good jaw muscles. Okay, so the licorice is so mild, I barely taste it. The caramel is overpowering. And it's very hard inside. I would have liked it a little bit chewier. I'm gonna try the brown one. So the brown ones are less caramelly, and the orange ones are very strong caramel. The flavor is definitely nice, but I'm not sure about the texture. It's very, very hard licorice. Like, you have to really chew, and then the licorice is a little bit too mild for me. I would have liked like a salty salmiak in there or something. But it's very nice nonetheless, you know. It's not like I'm going to sniff at it. I'm still gonna eat it and enjoy it. But I was expecting something a little bit softer and have a stronger licorice flavor. But I suppose for those who like a good chew and are not a huge fan of licorice, this would be a good one. Next one is another chocolate bar. Troika, is that how you say it? I'm not sure. Anyway, this is a chocolate with raspberry, marzipan, which is a big favorite of mine anyway, and truffle. And I thought that was such an interesting combination. Like, I love marzipan, I love chocolate marzipan, but then truffle and raspberry. So I had to try it. So it's not at all, it's kind of goopy here. It's not at all what I thought it would be. I thought it would be like a chocolate bar where you know, you break a piece off just like your traditional chocolate bar, but it's more like, it looks more like it's gonna have a wafer at the bottom or like a biscuit, and then with stuff on top. So so this one looks like on the inside. So it's got 3 layers. It's got like a jelly raspberry at the top, and the middle is the truffle, I guess, and the bottom is marzipan. But again, I would have liked stronger flavors. Like the marzipan is totally overpowered in this. I can taste the raspberry, and I guess by truffle they mean like the chocolate truffles and not the mushroom truffle. That's what I thought it would be, like a weird mushroom flavor in there. I thought, oh, this is gonna be so excited, but I forgot about chocolate truffles, that's a thing too. So it's probably that, because that's what it looks like. But it's very nice. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's just a little bit disappointing because my brain went somewhere else than it was, you know, so nice. Then the last sweet I have to try, I hope it's not gonna be disappointing because it just sounded like such a weird combo that it might work. It's one of those sweet and savory things, I hope. And I've never tried this snack before, so I have no idea how intense the original is. The cheesier snack goes Coco Loco. So it's a cheese snack. Got a chocolate coating, that's what I want to say. A chocolate coating on it. And it's got cheese on the inside. And I thought, again, that's such an interesting combo. Now this I know is going to be cheesy, so... Or, well, it should be. So it says, at the front it says sweet, salty, and crispy. So that's going to be interesting. And again, it's Swedish. There you go, that's what they look like. There's a Dutch crisp that's like that, a cheesy one. But it's not quite, it's usually a cheese ball with rice flour. And, oh, they're the cheese balls, they're filled with cheese, you know, and it's got this wafer on the outside. I don't know if you know them, they were very popular in the 80s. That's what they taste like. And then they have that mild chocolate around them. It really works. I could eat a lot of these. It's probably not a good thing. I love chocolate covered savory things. Now the next one is one that I'm really curious about. I've been wanting to try it for friggin' ever. I'm trying to see what the front is, but I don't think it has a front. It's got the same text on both sides and doesn't really show to have a front. This one's from Norway. And it's a brown cheese. So I think this is actually the color of the cheese, like in the middle. And I think it's made of whey. Oh, it's in Norwegian and in English, I think. So a Norwegian specialty, mixed creamed whey cheese made with goat's milk and cow's cream, based on an original recipe from 1863. And I've never had a brown cheese before. Now I'm guessing this is going to be slightly sweet because when previously, if you remember, if you've seen it, when I tried Scandinavian food for the first time that I didn't know, there was a whey spread that I tried and that was very sweet. So I'm guessing this will be quite sweet too. So it kind of fits in with everything else. So this is what it looks like. Brown. And it kind of has the texture of a really mild cheddar. It almost has that licorice saltiness to it. But because it is mixed with cow cream, you get that creaminess and the cow flavor through. is weird. The saltiness is really very much like licorice. And those were the 5 Scandinavian treats that I wanted to try that I've never tried before. Half of them was very surprising. The other half was slightly disappointing because I was expecting more from them. But that cheese must be the star out of all of them, I think. And well, the cheese, the chocolate covered cheese and the brown cheese. Yeah. I still got the flavor in my mouth and I'm trying to tell my brain that it's cheese, but I'm like, it's licorice with a cheese aftertaste. It's really good. Just as well, because it's quite expensive. So if you were looking into getting any for yourself, unfortunately, brown cheese is very pricey. But luckily, I like it, so I can eat it. Anyway, let me know what you think, if you would try any of these, if you would like any of these. And if you are in the UK, do have a look at scandikitchen.co.uk. I believe their address is. I'll leave it down in the description below so you can have a look. They have all sorts and their staff's very friendly. Also, if you're in London, they have a cafe where they serve, I think it's Swedish pastries or just Scandinavian pastries and really nice coffee and all sorts. I think sandwiches. Just check them out. They're great. They're great people. Not sponsored. I wish. But thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment, leave a like, and please consider subscribing if you haven't, because it would help me out a lot. And I would love to see you again. Thank you so much, and I'll see you when I see you.